say, never seen a flying fox, especially with the skills and the dunks he drops.
Recently, we had the opportunity to be featured on 680 The Fan with Nick Cellini and Chris Domino. Wow, they were really great, and we just want to say thank you. We thought we would share the audio with you. Hey, don't forget to hit subscribe.
What I do know is this. We are joined now by a person who was Skyhawk for 12 seasons in the NBA. Now he's Gutsy, the Flying Fox. He owns a small business. He is Kirk Johnson, and he joins us right now on the Loud Security Systems Newsmaker line. Kirk, how you doing this morning?
Doing great. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Anytime. Now, let's talk about Gutsy and what you do for kids right now and how it's changed with everything going on in the world.
Yeah, so about 11 years ago, we start off, we go into schools and we do elementary school programs, encourage kids to make good decisions and leadership and saying no to drugs and character building type things. And then we also go to churches and libraries. And so my wife, Connie, MCs our shows. And so we've been doing that, and then come along, middle of March or so. Needless to say, all of our business involves a large group of people, so we just kind of, dropped off.
So what are you doing now, encouraging people online, I would imagine, to be a part of it?
Yes, so we've really kind of leaned into our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Gutsy Fox, Gutsy, and we are trying to help homeschool parents, for new parents that are kind of being thrust into homeschooling. We've homeschooled our two boys for a number of years. So we've just tried to put out some helpful hints and make it fun for homeschooling parents and kids.
Yeah, it certainly is a challenge for us all. If not to give too much away, but if you were to offer one or two key points on homeschooling kids, what would they be?
I think for us, having some routine is important. Getting up and starting the day, even something simple as making your bed, brushing your teeth, and kind of getting a kickstart off the day, rather than just getting up and, playing video games or tablet and then kind of easing into the day. For us, a routine has been really important. And then also some organization. We have, my wife's done a really good job of keeping things sectioned up and organized. And so it feels a little bit like a classroom, just a lot smaller scale.
So it's the infamous, what we're telling everybody now in our world and working at home, know that it's a work day. Take a shower, put some clothes on.
Keep the routine up.
Yeah, you have to feel like you're actually doing something that it really is. It's a work day for kids right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the same as if you work from home. It feels good to get up and shave and to kind of get clothes on and not sit around and jump all day. Things just seem to go better that way.
I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't know what the statute of limitations is, but what in the holy heck were the tryouts like for the whole... how does one become
Skyhawk?
Well, and how crazy do you have to be as you see somebody willing to maybe do something that, I never tried that before, but I might have to right here and now.
Well, that was a really neat time. I was a gymnast at Arizona State, and the Phoenix Suns gorilla, if you guys remember, in the mid to late 90s, was so popular.
Oh, yeah.
And he was a former Arizona State gymnast, too, so we became kind of a recruiting ground for mascots. And so I heard through the grapevine the Hawks were looking for someone, and years ago sent in a VHS tape of some dunks and some tumbling, and then they brought three of us out here for a tryout, and I was fortunate enough to be the one they got. And so it was a wonderful time, and still have a great relationship with the Hawks. Every once in a while, when the dunk team is out there, they'll have a guy who's a little bit older, and it might be me. So.
Hold on. Could you still fit into the original uniform? How are we doing these days in that department?
Yeah. I'm a lot grayer, but my weight's still about the same. I've stayed in shape because of what we do right now.
Well, what you're doing right now, I think, is helping out a lot of parents. Kirk Johnson, GutsyTheFlyingFox.com, GutsyFox.com to be exact, YouTube.com/GutsyFox, Facebook.com, hashtag GutsyFox as well if you want to look around social media. As you said, you've homeschooled your two boys, ages 9 and 6, and a lot of people need some advice right now. And it really is a great service. Kirk, thanks for coming on with us, and continued success.
Thanks, guys. I sure appreciate being on.
You got it. Kirk Johnson, Gutsy the Flying Fox.
Wow, what a cool opportunity. Thanks again, guys. See you next time.
You gotta have guts to live this life.